Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day today. I wanted to just go through my collection today and do a collection update video. It's been a while since I've done one of those, and I just thought I will go through, show you what's happening in my collection, and give you some names of some phals that I have found. So I thought I would start off by showing you my beautiful Dendrobium Burana Jade Fantasy number 9. She has been blooming now for about 3 months, and this spike of flowers is just absolutely beautiful. So I have 2 more spikes back here that the buds have set, so I'm going to have even more flowers. I am so excited. And behind her is my beautiful phal Magic Art, completely bloomed out. What a showstopper this one is. Just a charmer. And I've had this one for about 2 months now. I didn't have any bud blast on this one. And every single flower is a little bit different. That's what I absolutely love about this. So each flower is its own individual little personality. So this is a beautiful, beautiful phal. And here's a close-up of my Norman's Miss Montclair times Cygnus Empire, which I have nicknamed Einstein. And she is fully bloomed out, and you've got to see these flowers. There are 13 flowers on this spike. It just keeps going. And she has one more bud that has not bloomed out yet. So I just encourage, especially beginning orchid growers, white phals are very beautiful and they rebloom for you very easily. Love this phal. It's bloomed for me every year for 11 years. And here's a close-up of phal Legato. Wow. Okay, so now I have 2 blooms and a third one on the way. And also in the background here, I have another primary spike. This is a secondary spike. So I'm really glad that I kept this spike on the plant. I've also had a lot of people ask me, can you show me how you spell that? So here we go. This is phal Legato. Beautiful, beautiful phal. This is one of my favorites, and when she's in bloom, yes, I just sit and I stare at these beautiful, beautiful blooms. And here's more spikes. This very large spike you see right here is phal Cool Breeze, another very large white phal that I have, jumbo sized. This one here is phal Baldwin's Kaleidoscope, and it has a primary spike, and it's also working on a secondary spike. It just started, so I'll show you that one on the next garden tour. And in the distance you see phal Caribe, that beautiful red one. So I'm going to have a lot of beautiful blooms here in the next few months to share with you. That's always good news. And here is another one of my phals that's been in bloom for quite a while, and I need to video it because it's coming out of bloom. And I actually had the wrong ID before. I've called this phal everything. This is, for sure, phal Sandy Beach. I highly recommend this phal. It has been in bloom for a long time. I believe it's been in bloom since October. And it still has, as you see, 3 beautiful blooms on it. It has a beautiful root system. This one is grown in full water culture. This has just been a very healthy, healthy plant. So I highly recommend this beautiful phal. And I mean, look at these blooms. They're just gorgeous. And here's a beautiful bloom on my Dendrobium that I have nicknamed Purple Snow. And my friend Anna sent me a message. She said this is a panda Dendrobium. And it's so funny because she sent me a little picture of a panda, and the same, exactly the same configuration. When you see a panda bear, it's in this shape. So I thought that was really, really neat. So I had to share that with you, and thank you, Anna, for helping me to ID this beautiful little dendrobium. And I have to share with you the exciting news. My second Fal Baldwin's kaleidoscope that my husband bought me for my birthday, it just spiked. So I am keeping these spikes. As you see, the tips of this has turned brown. So I am keeping the spikes on my phals from now on. As a matter of fact, it might bloom right here at the tip. We'll have to wait and see. But I just wanted you to see that. This is a very, very healthy plant. And I found out that Splendid's name is Fal Pink Twilight. The roots on this one are absolutely splendid. That's the reason why I called it Splendid. This is the one that had the beautiful pink blooms this summer, the double spike. So I'm just expecting the next bloom cycle on this one to just be wonderful. It's a beautiful, sturdy plant. And here's the spike on Fal Carmen. I will show you her name as well. She's got a beautiful purple bloom. As you see, this is the old spike. It's completely brown. I'm not going to do anything with it yet. I don't really want to do anything with that yet. I would normally cut them back, but I'm just going to wait until this one actually blooms to cut the old spike back. It's not hurting anything, and actually I wonder if it's not kind of helping anchor this plant in the full water culture here. Of course, here's this long root that is pretty much claimed that this is its home. I think that's neat. So we'll have to see how long it takes this spike to come along and bloom. That's always an exciting thing for me. And here's my little miniature dendrobium, April's Hope. These blooms have lasted a really long time. She is just waiting for spring, as we all are. So I had to share this little dendrobium with you. The foliage on this one is just absolutely beautiful. I keep just a little bit of water. I was about to get her a new home, and I thought, you know, she's growing well in here. And so I'm just going to leave her. That is her little home. I would rather use the measuring cups for my orchids. I don't cook very much, so that's okay. And I thought I would share an interesting story with you all. This is my little green miniature that hasn't bloomed for 3 years. Very healthy foliage, lots and lots of roots. So last night I decided to put her in a room that was about 55 degrees. Yes, you heard me. It's about 72 back here in my orchid room today. So surely that is going to tell her, yes, it is time for me to bloom. I also put this one over here. This one I have called Yellow Sunshine for forever. And I found out that this is Fal Golden Embers. So I'm looking for her to bloom soon as well. I'm hoping that that cool room just kind of tells them, okay, now it's time to spike. We're going to see how that experiment goes. I'll keep you posted. And I also found the name to my Mother's Day Vanda. The one with the absolutely beautiful roots. Look at this root system. Just absolutely beautiful. Even when this is not in bloom, the roots are just beautiful. So this one is Vanda Robert's Delight Garnet Beauty. Let me see if I can get that one to focus in a little bit better. There we go. That's what this one is. So I told several subscribers I would pass along that information when I found it. Someone else asked me what the name This one is that really pretty magenta pink. The name of that one is Vanda Tayani Cerise. So I hope that those of you who are looking for this one has an absolutely beautiful fuchsia pink bloom on it. Love it when this one is in bloom. And for those of us who have dendrobiums that still have canes that are growing, we are still doing our homework, aren't we? Yes, I'm still fertilizing this one every other week at about 200 parts per million of the 2014-13 fertilizer. And yes, this cane is still growing. It is actively growing. So I'm so glad to know that even when they do get new canes in the winter, you can fertilize them and they will continue to grow. So I'm really happy to see that this one's continuing to grow. And look what I have. This is a spike on one of my bark dendrobiums. Yay! The one with the variegated leaves on the right, I still don't see any signs of it spiking yet, but when they spike very, very quickly. So I have high hopes that that's going to happen really, really soon, but I had to share with you all. The one in bark finally did spike, so I'm really, really happy about that. So that ends my tour today. Here is a wide view of my Vandas. They're absolutely beautiful, whether they're in bloom or not. I love these plants. So I hope that you all are having just a wonderful day and be highly favored, deeply loved, and greatly blessed. And we'll talk to you all next time.